Welcome back, viewers, to another exciting episode of Discovering Ancient Scripts. Today we embark on a captivating journey into world of nakshatra script. So fasten your seatbelt as we explore this fascinating writing system that holds a deep connection to the rich tapestry of Indian culture and astrology. So today in this video I will tell you about the 27 nakshatras, their lords, and how they work and how they impact and how they affect your life. So for complete information, be with us throughout the video. Don't skip the video, and if you don't subscribe this channel, then please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon so that the information related to astrology come to you in time. So friends, be with us. Let's start the journey of the nakshatra. Today, after watching this video, you will learn everything about the nakshatra, how they impact your life, and what are the remedies and what are the things by doing you can align your karma according to the nakshatra, because nakshatras are giving the results very accurately, because nakshatra is a microscopic view of your chart. So let's start the journey. There are 27 nakshatras and moon has to spend one day in a nakshatra. So planet moon places itself in a nakshatra for about one day. Therefore each lunar mention is about 13.20 degree in length. However, they are further divided into 4 quarters which are called padas, which I described you earlier. Each pada is about 3 degree 20 inch. Lunar constellations or nakshatra form an association with the natal symbol of moon. Because of that, the moon takes 28 days to move in each zodiac sign and stay there for 2.3 days. Also, moon is known as the ruler of the nakshatra or the husband of that 27 daughters of Daksh. Therefore, it looks after the planetary positions, being responsible for protecting the life of each individual in variable manner. In astrology, these nakshatras play a vital role. The ancient text says that nakshatra is taken from the word naksh, means map, and tara is a star, means map of stars, and the full meaning of word nakshatra tends to the map of the stars. So the meaning of nakshatra is a map of stars. The map through which you can identify the stars is known as the nakshatra. History also reveals that the earliest introduction of nakshatra is in the Rig Veda. Rishi Parasar is not described about the nakshatra. In Rig Veda you can find about the nakshatra. However, you shall find the entire list of 27 constellations in Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. So now it's come to the point that how can you determine your nakshatra? For knowing which nakshatra you belong to, you need to accurate your birth details. The exact date of birth with year, place of birth, exact time. When you shall provide these to your astrologer, they shall effortlessly check the position of moon on the given birth detail and let you know the constellation you belong to. So according to the moon placement, your Vismotri Dasa system will be placed. So during your birth, where your moon would have been will be your respective nakshatra. Moreover, the role of your horoscope would be vital too. It provides additional detail about you regarding the position of the sun and moon during your birth hours. Looking at the prospect is vital because it provides a detailed insight into your well-being, characteristics, etc., etc. So this is the basics of nakshatra, how your Vismoti Dasa system it describes what is the number of nakshatra and how you can identify your Janma nakshatra. Now let's move about the nakshatras, their quality, their characteristics, and what are the major attributes of all these nakshatras. Let's now go over to each of 27 nakshatra and try to uncover their secrets. So, number one nakshatra is Ashwini. It ranges from 0 degree Aries to 13 degree 20 ansh Aries. Ruling planet is Ketu. Deity, the Ashwini twins, divine physicians. Gun, Tama, symbol, head of a horse. Now come over the characteristics. Ashwini is in the zodiac sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. The nakshatra lord is Ketu, which mimics Mars in a lot of ways, but in internal and silent way. Hence, Ashwini natives have an overabundance of Martian qualities like being adventurous, daring, impulsive, direct, and independent. They people are independent, they people are daring, they initiate a lot of things but lack the patience because Mars has lack of patience. Ashwini symbol is the head of a horse, hence they literally gallop through life with robust energy and lot of courage. Mars is also a youthful sign. These people display a lot of confidence but are also egoistic and very grandiose in whatever they do. Sun, the king, is exalted here, while Saturn, the commoner, is debilitated here. These people are born leaders. Since Ashwini is the very first nakshatra, it represents the initial stages of a soul's journey. So it's almost childlike and very innocent in its behavior. Ketu is a drifter which combined with Mars energy makes Ashwini natives very interested in traveling. Ketu is also a healer and Mars deals with cuts and wounds, working with sharp metals. Ashwini deity is the Ashwin twins, the physician of the gods. So these people can also make very good doctors and surgeons. Now comes to the second nakshatra, Bharani. It ranges from 13 degree 20 ansh of Aries to 26 degree 40 ansh of Aries. Ruling planet is Venus. Deity Yama, god of death. Gun, Rajas. Symbol Yoni, female reproductive organ. Now comes to the characteristics. The Bharani nakshatra combines the energies of Aries, whose zodiac lord is Mars, and Venus is nakshatra lord. Venus softens the abrasive energy of Aries somewhat. In this nakshatra, Venus is the planet of love, desire, comfort, beauty, good luck, creativity, and the arts, all of which can be seen in Bharani natives. Mars provides them with a lot of resilience, passion, instincts, enthusiasm, and energy. The conflicting effect of Mars, a fiery and masculine planet, and Venus, a soothing and feminine planet, makes them undergo a lot of transformation and makes them indecisive to a certain extent, as the opposite energies pulling them in different direction can get confusing. Bharani's deity is Yama, who is the god of death. These people undergo suffering in their lives because of this. They seems to get punished for the slightest of mistakes. This nakshatra symbol is the yoni, which is the female sexual organ. As a result, they can be extremely sexual. Both Mars and Venus are planet of sexuality, representing the masculine and feminine energy respectively, but they also signifies the process of bring life into this world and act as a crutch to help support humanity. This makes them excellent counselor and nurses. Now come to the third nakshatra, Krittika. Its range is 26 degree 40 ansha of Aries to 10 degree of Taurus. Its ruling planet is Sun. Deity is Agi, god of fire. Guna is Rajas. Symbol is spear. Its characteristics. As its symbols, the spear indicates natives of Krittika nakshatra are very direct, blunt and critical, especially if they fall in the earlier degrees, which comes under the influence of two super fiery planets, Sun and Mars. They can be very short tempered, which is generally short lived. Sun makes them noble minded leaders who can take charge of any situation. The sun also makes them spiritual and respectful of traditions. This nakshatra's deity is Agni, the god of fire. These people can be very warlike, and this is a nakshatra of sharp cutting weapons. They don't mind getting into fights and disputes and do not mince words in verbal duels with others. Kritika Nakshatra also spans over Taurus, where the soft Venus energy comes in. The fieriness is still there, but here is where the native becomes more artistic and is softer inside with a hard exterior shell like a coconut. Taurus is sign of the culinary art and good food. So Kritika natives can be some of the most excellent cooks. Their desire for food can also make them gluttons. These people can be really sensual in life. Taurus span of the nakshatra combined with their natural aggressiveness, they make excellent lovers. Now comes to the fourth nakshatra, Rohini. Its ranges 10 degree Taurus to 23 degree 20 ansha of Taurus. Ruling planet Moon itself. Deity Brahma, the creator. Guna Rajas. Symbol Wheel of Cart. Now comes over to the characteristics. Rohini nakshatra is entirely inside the Taurus zodiac, which is Venusian sign. Its nakshatra lord is Moon, ruled by two feminine planets, Moon and the Venus. Rohini natives are extremely attractive and have plenty of charisma. The moon is the significator of the mind, mother, and home life. Among other things, these people are highly imaginative and generally family oriented. They are calm and gentle. Lord Brahma, the creator, being the deity of Rohini, gives its native fertility and productivity. The symbol of Rohini, the cart wheel, plugging the earth for crops, also indicate fertility and a lot of personal growth. Because of Venus, Rohini natives are artistic, creative, romantic, have a keen sense of business. They are very much interested in the pleasures of life due to the Venus and are luxury oriented and sensual in nature due to the moon. Being in Taurus, which is a fixed sign, they are also very stubborn. जिद्दी भी काफी होते हैं ये. Moreover, the shadow planet Rahu is exalted here, so these people can be obsessed with high living, comforts and luxuries. They have an extreme materialistic side to them. Now come over the fifth nakshatra, Mrigashira. Its range is 23 degree 20 ansha of Taurus to 6 degree 40 ansha of Gemini. Ruling planet is Mars. Deity Soma, Moon. Gun Tamas. Symbol deer head. Now comes over to the characteristics. Mrigashira nakshatra is divided between the Taurus ruled by Venus and Gemini ruled by Mercury. Like its symbol, the deer, this nakshatra likes to roam around and travel a lot, always searching for something. These people makes good researchers and investigators as they are very inquisitive. The deity of Mrigashira is Soma, the moon. So these natives are quite good looking and sensual, especially on the Venus spectrum of this nakshatra. Since this nakshatra is also spread out over Gemini, it can make a person very communicative and very intelligent. Mercury is the planet of communication, thinking ability and intelligence. It is also the planet of commerce and money making ability. These people can make excellent sales people and do well in media business also, as they can be extremely slick talkers. The ruling planet Mars rules aggression, logic and fighting spirit. All these qualities in an airy sign, Gemini, make them good debates and cutting wit. Mercury and Moon are both fast-moving planets, which contributes to their restless nature and need for constant change. These native things fast talk, fast move, and do everything fast, and at the same time juggle multiple thoughts and actions. This is especially true if they are in the Gemini side of the spectrum. Now comes over to the sixth nakshatra, Adra. Its range is 6 degree 40 ansh of Gemini to 20 degree of Gemini. Ruling planet is Rahu, the shadow planet. Deity Rudra, Lord Shiva. Guna Tamas. Symbol teardrop. Now comes over to the characteristics. Adra deity is Rudra, the destructive form of Lord Shiva. It is ruled by Rahu, which is the planet of sudden transformation, ups and downs, and a shadow planet. As a result, the lives of Adra natives are quite unstable and are characterized by change, destruction, and a general sense of violence. Rahu is a shadowy planet which amplifies whatever it comes in contact with. In this case, it amplifies Mercury and hence make the native very intelligent, shrewd and materialistic. Mercury is the significator of money, commerce and business, and so all of those qualities are highly exaggerated in Adra natives. Rahu is a highly malefic and obsessive planet. So the negative side of Mercury is enhanced in these people. The symbol of Adra nakshatra is a teardrop. This signifies that there is a sadness involved with this nakshatra. Rahu is ultimately a malefic planet, and the influence of Adra deity Rudra makes sure that will be destruction involved because of the native thoughts and action. But the role of this nakshatra is to ultimately transform the native to their better selves by first destroying the old and corrupt itself. Number 7. Punarvasu. It ranges from 20 degrees Gemini to 3 degree 20 ansh of Cancer. Ruling planet is Jupiter. Deity Aditi, mother of gods. Guna Sattvic, symbol bow and quiver. Now comes over to the characteristics. Punarvasu ruling deity is Aditi, the mother of gods, who signifies limitless or boundless expansion and creativity. If you add in the fact that Punarvasu is ruled by Jupiter, which gives in abundance, you get a person who is immensely knowledgeable, optimistic, confident, charming, spiritual, likable, and very lucky in general. This nakshatra is marked by its simple nature. These natives do not expect much from life but get plenty in returns. Jupiter makes them very good teachers and advisors and also give them interest in religious and spiritual matters. Gemini is the sign of communication. So these people are expert in saying things that are just dripping in wisdom. As Jupiter rules knowledge, knowledge is what expands the mind, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Punarvasu natives are very jovial and care deeply about their families and people in general. Being partly in the Cancer zodiac, after the stormy ups and downs of the previous nakshatra Adra, this nakshatra is all coming back home enlightened. Punarvasu natives are also very resilient, which is a feature of Cancer, the crab. They are survivors. Now comes to the 8th number of nakshatra, Pushya. It ranges 3 degree 20 ansh of Cancer to 16 degree 14 ansh of Cancer. Ruling planet Saturn. Deity Brihaspati, Christ of God. Gun Tamas, symbol cow's udder. Characteristics. Located fully in the Cancer zodiac, Pushya natives are very caring and helpful people and will do anything for their family or community. They are nourishers and the providers of the world, as signified by the symbol cow's udder. But Cancer folk can also withdraw inside their shell, just like the crab, to protect themselves when faced with perceived danger. This is true especially for his nakshatra because it is ruled by Saturn, who can be a loner. But Saturn also gives these people extraordinary perseverance. They are very hardworking and organized and will never give up. Saturn is a malefic planet. It is a disciplinary planet who punishes easily but also gives a lot later on. So their early lives will typically be full of obstacles and they will suffer. But once they learn their lessons, Pushya natives are unstoppable and eventually rise to the very top. Saturn also forced them be orderly and rigid. However, it must be noted that the planet Jupiter is exalted in this nakshatra. Jupiter is expansive and liberal, while Saturn is contractive and strict. So Jupiter balances out Saturn in this nakshatra. These people will have qualities of both planets. Pushya deity Brihaspati, who is the Christ of God, influences these people to be religious and spiritual. Jupiter comes here in an orthodox way, Saturn. Now comes to the 9 number of nakshatra, ashlesha. It ranges from 16 degree 40 inch of Cancer to 13 degree of Cancer. Ruling planet is Mercury, deity Naga, snake of God. Guna, Satvik, symbol serpent. Now comes over to the characteristic. Ashlesha nakshatra is remarkably intense and penetrating. It is also ruled by the moon and Mercury, but what makes it different from Mrigashira is that it is situated in a watery sign Cancer and its deity is serpent god. Watery signs typically deal with emotions and the mind. These people are expert in the manipulation of others. They can be highly calculative, devious, secretive, insincere, hypnotic, and can be absolutely cold-blooded and dangerous in their quest for power and control. They also have superb memory, intelligence, and concentration, thanks to Mercury. Thanks to their mastery over their mind and that of others, they are highly intuitive. They are also very interested and very good in the arts of occult, black magic, tantra, etc. All of above quantities may give Ashlesha natives a bad rap. The biggest reason for this is that the aggressive planet Mars is debilitated in this nakshatra. Mars, already being a malefic planet, has its lower and more malefic quantities get exposed in this nakshatra. All said and done, Ashlesha natives can be good leaders who use all of the above qualities and end up achieving what they set out to do. Number 10. Magha ranges 0 degree Leo to 13 degree 20 Ansha of Leo. Ruling planet Ketu, deity Pitris, the forefather, the Pitras. Guna, Tamas, symbol royal throne. Magha, the first nakshatra in the Leo zodiac, is ruled by Ketu. Now Ketu is an indication of what we did in our past life, and hence what we already know and are comfortable. Ketu combined with Sun, ruler of Leo, will reinforce the kingly and leadership qualities of a Magha native. In fact, the symbol for Magha is exactly that, the royal throne. However, Ketu is malefic planet that denies things to people precisely because they had an abundance of it in their previous lives. Magha natives thus feel empty when in positions of power and authority, and ironically they are very humble deep inside. Ketu is also a planet that is critical about everything because of their being there. Done that. Ketu is also a planet that is critically about everything because of their being there, done that attribute and their self-critical nature. These people are born, if reluctant, leaders and make excellent executives and CEO, wielding plenty of powers and authority and are extremely comfortable with that. Magha nakshatra is in Leo, which is ruled by Sun. This is an extremely fiery sign, and with that comes arrogance and egoism. But they are also known for their generosity and regal behavior, which are typical Leo qualities. Fame comes very easily to them due to Pitras being the deity of the Nakshatras. Its natives are very respectful of tradition and towards their ancestors. 11 number Nakshatra Purva Falguni. Its ranges 13 degree 20 ansh of Leo to 26 degree 40 ansh of Leo. Ruling planet Venus. Deity Bhaga, god of prosperity. Gun Rajas, symbol Hancock. Characteristics. This nakshatra combines the showmanship and dramatic side of Leo. Sun along with the artistic and creative talent of Venus. The sun gives them royalty, likability, generosity, pomposity and a lot of ego, while Venus gives them charms and good looks. Not to mention that this nakshatra is in fiery sign, so it is full of energy and charisma, and they have a horde of followers wherever they go. These folks make great artists, film and entertainment personalities. They are extremely comfortable in front of crowd and are life of the party. The symbol for this nakshatra is the Hancock, so they are very relaxed, calm and believe in enjoying life to the fullest. Venus is the planet of creativity, luxury, relationship and it gives them very good luck. They are blessed with an abundance of all of the above by their deity, Bhaga, who is the god of prosperity. Generally speaking, life treats them quite well. They are also quite sensual and make great lovers with an extremely indulgent personality. As with any fire sign, and especially Leo, they can be quite arrogant and huge show-offs. They can also be quite cruel. As the sun is a minor malefic, they can also be given to laziness as indicated by their symbol Hancock and the fact that benefit planet Venus can make a person's life so easy that they resort to indulgence. The 12th nakshatra Uttara Falguni. It ranges 26 degree 40 ansh of Leo to 10 degree of Virgo. Ruling planet is Sun. Deity is Aryaman, god of friendship. Guna is Raja. Symbol is bed. Its characteristics. Uttara Falguni symbol is the bed, which is still a symbol of relaxation, but less relaxed and less free-flowing than its cousin Purva Falguni. They are also a lot more humble. Some of the qualities from Puram carry over to this nakshatra, but this nakshatra is mostly in Virgo, which is an earthy sign and a sign of practicality, service and hard work. So Mercury becomes more of a factor in this nakshatra. These people are less luxurious and art oriented and more interested in communication and are mentally inclined. This nakshatra's deity is Aryaman, the god of friendship. So for these people, relationship and friends are very important. They are very helpful and generous in nature, who would do anything for their friends because its ruler is Sun. The natives in the earlier parts of Nakshatra Leo involve themselves in politics and the government. They are very noble-minded people who care about honor and following rules, written or unwritten. As we progress from Leo to Virgo, the natives start getting more mercurial qualities. They are good at writing, public speaking, strategizing. They have an extremely logical mind with a strong interest in research, medicine and healing. Now comes over to the 13 number of nakshatra, Hasta. It ranges from 10 degree Virgo to 23 degree 20 ansha of Virgo. Ruling planet is Moon. Its deity is Savitar, the sun god. Its guna are Rajas. Its symbol is hand or clenched fist. Its characteristics. Hasta symbol is the hand or the fist, which signifies working hard and creatively with the hands. This nakshatra is located fully inside Virgo, ruled by Mercury, and its ruler is the moon. Virgo is a feminine sign, and the moon on top of that makes them very sensitive and subdued. Because of the influence of the moon, which waxes and wanes, there are constant ups and downs in the natives' lives. Moon and Mercury don't get along well with each other. So these people have troubled early lives but bloom well later in life when the planets settle down into their roles. Mercury in an earthy sign makes Hasta natives extremely business minded, and the influence of the sun deity makes them very entrepreneurial. They make good managers as well. Also, it must be noted that Mercury is exalted here, so these natives are very clever, can weigh situation with ease, and can be quite witty in their speech. They also have a variety of interests and hobbies. These people are punctual, detail oriented, cooperative, and practical, but also critical of others, a trait of Virgo. They do very well as writers or speakers. As the moon represents the public, the clenched fist symbol is indicative of their determination, but it also signifies being emotionally closed off and distrustful of others. It also indicates a certain level of craftiness and a deceitful nature. Now comes over to the 14 number Chitra. It ranges from 23 degree 20 ansh of Virgo to 6 degree 40 ansh of Libra, means to Virgo and Libra. Its ruling planet is Mars. Its deity is Vishwakarma, who is the divine architect. Its guna is Tamas. Its symbol are jewel. Now comes over to the characteristics. Chitra is ruled by Mars, which is planet of logic, drive and energy. Mars also signifies construction, real estate and building. This nakshatra resides in Virgo ruled by Mercury and Libra ruled by Venus. Mercury is logic oriented and thought, while Venus is beauty. This combination makes this native very skilled at constructing beautiful things. Just like their deity Vishwakarma, they are the artists and architects of the world. Thanks to Mars, they can also be quite headstrong and possesses immense willpower. Virgo makes them very logical thinkers. This is why Venus is debilitated in Virgo. Venus is all about going out and enjoying life, while Virgo is organized, logical and controlled behavior. In this nakshatra, Venus is forced to take a more workhorse-like approach to its creativity. Once this nakshatra move over to Libra, Venus predominates. Venus rules relationships. These people become extremely good at people skills, networking, conversation, etc. Libra is a very cooperative sign that works very well with people. So these people are rarely individualistics. They are also very good with Venusian things like creativity, fashion, motives, arts, business, etc. Now comes over to the 15th number of nakshatra, Swati. It ranges from 6 degree 40 ansh of Libra to 20 ansh of Libra. Its ruling planet is Rahu. Its deity is Vayu, wind god. Its guna are tamas. Its symbol is grass shoots. Its characteristics, just like their deity Vayu, Swati natives are known for their independence. इनको कोई बांध नहीं सकता. They like to go whatever and do whatever they please. Swati symbol is the grass shoot, which as you know is extremely flexible and sways with the wind. These people are also the most flexible with their ways and adaptable opinion. कभी इनका नेचर कुछ होता है, कभी इनका नेचर कैसा होता है, पल में माशा पल में शोला, अभी बोला उधर जाएंगे, कल को बोलेंगे नहीं जाएंगे. So they are usually up for anything. However, this quality also brings about indecisiveness and hesitation. They have difficulty making up their minds because they balance the pros and cons of everything. उनके मन में हमेशा रहता है क्या सही है क्या गलत है, इसलिए वो उतनी जल्दी सोच नहीं पाते. It is no wonder that the sun is debilitated in this nakshatra. Sun represent authority, soul, Swati's ruler is Rahu. As mentioned earlier, Rahu is the unsatiated planet which amplifies whatever it comes into contact with. In this case, Venus. This nakshatra is located fully in Libra, which deals with relationship and business. Rahu is a highly individualistic and materialistic planet. Hence, these people are extremely business savvy with a knack for making lots of money. सब कुछ चाहिए, ढेर सारा चाहिए. They know exactly what makes people tick and how to deal with them because exalted Saturn represents the masses. Libra's ruler Venus gives them good looks. They also have good manners and are very elegant and cultured. Now comes over to the 16th number of nakshatra, Vishakha. It ranges from 20 degree of Libra to 3 degree 20 inch of Scorpio to again Libra and Scorpio. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. Its deity is Indra, king of gods, and Agni, fire god. Guna Satvik. Its symbol is Ark of Triumph or Potter's Wheel. Its characteristics. Vishakha Nakshatra spans both Libra and Scorpio, as I described earlier. Its deity is combination of Indra and Agni, which gives these natives extreme ambition and warrior mentality. Once they set out to do something, they will not rest until it is done. This is a trait of Scorpio. They are extremely patient, determined, and have a lot of persistence to get the job done no matter what. They are associated with valorous deeds and get a lot of respect. Indra's weapon is the thunderbolt, lightning, and Agni is the god of fire. विशाखा natives are extremely fiery. उनके सामने मत जाना, नहीं तो आग में जला के आपको राख कर देंगे. Vishakha ruler is the noble planet Jupiter, which gives these natives on the righteous path and gives them knowledge. Jupiter rules law and Libra is a natural in diplomacy and negotiations. These people make excellent judges. They can also be quite spiritual and religious, again because of the influence of the Jupiter. Venus, Libra's ruler, is also the planet of socialization and Jupiter is the planet of humor and joviality. Vishakha natives are often the lives of a party. When Mars comes into the picture, especially in the later degrees, it brings with a lot of competitiveness, anger, jealousy and willpower too, all traits of Scorpio. Now comes over to the 7th nakshatra Anuradha, which ranges from 3 degree 20 inch of Scorpio to 16 degree 40 inch of Scorpio, fully in Scorpio. Its ruling planet is Saturn. Its deity is Mitra, friendship. Its guna tamas. Its symbol is Ark of Triumph or Lotus. Its characteristics. Anuradha Nakshatra, the deity is Mitra, the god of friendship. These people are relationship oriented. They want to be there for their friends and family. दोस्तों के लिए, family के लिए सब कुछ कर देंगे. However, the problem with them is the Scorpio energy can bring in a lot of negative energies like jealousy, envy and a controlling behavior. But they are very loyal people who expect the same from their partners. Also the moon, which deals with emotions and the mind, is debilitated in Scorpio. This is the reason for the bad rap that Scorpio get for negative emotional energies. However, these people can make very good counselor and psychologist precisely because of these very traits. And since this nakshatra is also sociable and thrives on relationship with other people, Anuradha's ruler is Saturn, which dampens a lot of emotional turbulence of this nakshatra and prevents it from going haywire. Saturn is a natural constrictor which grounds people to reality and stability by knocking them down whenever they mess up. Saturn give them organizational abilities and leadership qualities. And finally, these people likes to move around often and rarely settle down in one place. This is because the moon is significator of home life and roots, and this is because the moon is a significator of home life and roots, and moon is weak in the nakshatra. Now comes to the 18th number of nakshatra, Jyeshtha. It ranges from 16 degree 40 ansha of Scorpio to 13 degree of Scorpio. Its ruling planet is Mercury. Its deity is Indra, god of war and king of gods. Its guna is Sattvic. Its symbol is earring or divine umbrella. Its characteristics. There are two differences between Jyeshtha and Anuradha nakshatra. Jyeshtha deity is Indra and it is ruled by Mercury. And these two make all the differences. These natives have the full Scorpio energy without the tempering effects of Saturn. They are proud, aggressive and ruthless in pursuit of their goals. Scorpio is a warrior, a violent and aggressive sign, but which expresses its intention in a stealthy fashion and with much greater intensity than the other Martian sign Aries. Mercury, Jyeshtha ruler, is a logical and calculating planet. When added into this mix, Mercury makes these people great schemers with remarkable intelligence to plan out their ambition. They are the dictators of the world. These people have a great desire to climb the social or corporate ladder. The influence of Mercury on Scorpio inward nature makes this native high introspective. Like typical Scorpio, they are very secretive, unlike Anuradha folks who are very social. These people are loners. Its symbols are divine umbrella, signifies divine protection from troubles. It also gives a special status to the native. So these people are typically accepted as leaders and have an air of maturity around them. Comes to the 19th number of nakshatra, Mula. It ranges from 0 degree Sagittarius to 13 degree 20 ansha of Sagittarius. Its ruling planet is Ketu. Its deity is Kali, the goddess of destruction. Its guna is Tamas. Its symbol is roots of tree because Ketu is involved here. So comes over to the characteristics. Ketu rules the first nakshatra of Sagittarius, Mula. Sagittarius is a Jupiterian sign. Now Ketu is a planet that takes away everything from you, means detachment, preparing you for liberation or moksha. Ketu is also an indicator of the things you have already accomplished in the past life and hence which you no longer need in this life. The deity Kali, the goddess of destruction, signifies the killing of the desires of the natives. Mula is associated with a lot of suffering, especially early in life, as the soul prepares itself for liberation, moksha. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, expansion, optimism, knowledge and teachers. All of these significators suffers in this nakshatra due to Ketu's influence. These people can be gloomy but arrogant and proud like all fiery signs. However, they are blessed with lot of innate wisdom. Remember, Ketu associated with Jupiter in previous life. They use this knowledge inwardly and use a lot of introspection. They have the ability to get the absolute root of all things, which is the symbol of Mula. They can extremely good detectives, investigators, philosophers and spiritual mystics who are adept at seeing things not immediately apparent to other people. Now comes to the 20th number of nakshatra, Purvashara. It ranges from 13 degree 20 ansha of Sagittarius to 26 degree 40 ansha of Sagittarius. Its ruling planet is Venus. Its deity is Apus, the cosmic ocean. Its gunas are Rajas. Its symbol is elephant tusk or a fan. Its characteristics: Purvashara Nakshatra is located fully in Sagittarius and is ruled by Venus. These people have the full array of Sagittarian qualities. They are confident, optimistic, lucky, popular, religious, spiritual, adventurous, and jovial. They are extremely wise and are always ready with an advice for everyone. Their symbol, elephant tusk, signifies weapons of war and hence conflicts and fights. However, because of the influence of Venus, which is a powerful benefic, this native can actually go overboard. They can be overconfident and feel quite invincible. They can be proud, arrogant, and egoistic as they feel the luck is always on their side. Indeed, that is seemingly the case a lot of times. They are very successful in whatever they do. They have a way with other people and the public at large. Venus is the ruler of relationship, which brings them tremendous fame. They can speak very well, which combined with their knowledge means that they can win any debate. Apus, the cosmic water, is the deity of Purvashara. Apus signifies the water spreading in all direction and creating life. Similarly, these people travel a lot, spending their knowledge around, also indicated by one of its symbol, the fan. Now comes to the 21 number of nakshatra, Uttarashara. It ranges from 26 degree 40 ansha of Sagittarius to 10 degree of Capricorn. Its ruling planet is Sun. Its deity is Vishwadeva, god of unchallenged victory. Its gunas are Rajas. Its symbol is elephant tusk or a small bat characteristics. Just like the previous nakshatra, Uttarashara symbols also the elephant tusk, which signifies battles and conflicts. The difference here is that this nakshatra comes into Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn is more subdued than Sagittarius, more practical, less optimistic, but more organized, more hardworking, and infinitely more patient. Saturn's influence also makes these people more career oriented and a workaholic, due to which their marriage relationship may suffer. In addition to all of the above, this nakshatra is ruled by Sun. This catapults these natives into leadership and executive roles. Because Sun involves here, they can also be involved with the government represented by the Sun. The Sun also makes them noble-minded with high moral standards, but this comes with huge ego. Saturn's tenacity, Jupiter's luck, Sun's nobility makes them very successful in their ventures, especially in the later part of their lives. That is signified by this nakshatra's other symbol, a bed, that symbolizes rest after a hard fought victory. These natives also have a lot of humanitarian goals due to the planets involved in this nakshatra. Now comes to the 22nd nakshatra, Shravana. It ranges from 10 degree of Capricorn to 23 degree 20 inch of Capricorn. Its ruling planet is Moon. Its deity is Vishnu, the preserver. Its guna is Rajas. Its symbol is ear or three footprint in an uneven row. Now comes to the characteristics. This nakshatra is located fully in the sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. It may be noted, while Mars is exalted here, Jupiter is debilitated in Capricorn. The symbol for Shravana nakshatra is the ear. These people listen and observe everything that's happening around them. They may not speak a lot, but they do a lot of listening, and that's how they learn. Since Jupiter, planet of learning and knowledge, is debilitated here, they feel that they have to take in everything around them and learn. Realistic Saturn will make sure to pull all of this knowledge to practical use. They can make very good counselors and advisors. Saturn is also a malefic planet which delays things in life. Moon, the ruler of this nakshatra, is the significator of mind and one's mother. As a result, there may be early difficulties in life and also with their mothers. Exhaustion of Mars and aggressive malefic only makes things worse, but the influence of the moon, a soft and warm planet, will eventually smooth things over. Shravana deity is Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. These people are quite traditional and believe in preserving past culture and ways of life. They can make excellent historians and archaeologists. They also like to travel a lot, as indicated by other symbol, three footprints. The footprint signifies Vamana, one of the avatar of Vishnu, who covered the three world with three steps. Now comes to the 23rd number of nakshatra, dhanishta. It ranges from 23 degree 20 ansha of Capricorn to 6 degree 40 ansha of Aquarius. Its ruling planet is Mars. Its deity is 8 Vasus, god of material abundance. Its gunas are tamas. Its symbol is drum or a flute. Its characteristics are: Dhanishta Nakshatra is located both in Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, and Aquarius, again ruled by Saturn and Rahu. And Mars is its ruler. Mars gives these natives supreme willpower and the confidence, strength, and ability to power through obstacles. Also, Mars is exalted in Capricorn, so the Martian qualities are enhanced here. These people are fighters, go-getters, and when combined with Saturn's qualities of persistence, hard work, and organization, they can do pretty much anything they set out to do. This nakshatra symbol is the drum or flute. Accordingly, these people are very good at rhythm and timing. They know when to say and do things. They can also be very good in field of music, dance, and even sports. However, they also feel quite hollow inside themselves, as the drum is hollow inside instrument. They have this urge to fill that void, which drives them to overcompensate sometimes. Both Saturn and Mars are significators of real estate, land, building, and constructions, hard immovable properties. These natives can be very lucky in acquiring material goods signified by their deity, the 8 Vasus, and good at acquiring and maintaining real estate properties. They can also make good engineers, as Mars rules machine, logic, and hard sciences. Now comes to the 24th number of nakshatra, shatabhisha. It ranges from 6 degree 40 ansha of Aquarius to 20 degree of Aquarius. Its ruling planet is Rahu. Its deity is Varuna, rain god. Its guna is tamas. Its symbol is empty circle. Now comes to the characteristics. Shatabhisha unleashes the full power of Rahu onto the world. This nakshatra is fully in Aquarius, which is co-ruled by Rahu and Saturn. Not only that, this nakshatra is ruled by Rahu. Now Rahu is innovative, greedy, ambitious, curious, willing to cut corners, who will do anything to achieve what it wants. Expansion, even by devious means. These people are natural problem solver who can indeed think outside the box. Aquarius is an airy, intellectual, and communicative sign, so these people make excellent inventors or scientists. As Rahu also indicates technology, they can make revolutionary technologies too, as they are excellent communicator who can move masses. Saturn is a significator of public. Saturn gives them the perseverance and the staying power and makes them very detail oriented, but it also makes them depressive, secretive, and introvert. They can also feel lonely and prone to pessimist thought. The symbol of shatabhisha is an empty circle. They are loners with very few friends. There will be a bit of negativity in this nakshatra, as two first-class malefic planets influence it. They can also be very stubborn, as Aquarius is a fixed sign. Once they make up their minds, it is hard to change their decision. तो आप इनके decision को change नहीं कर सकते. Very stubborn. Now comes comes to the 25th number of nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapad. It ranges from 20 degree of Aquarius to 3 degree 20 ansh of Pisces. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. Its deity is Aza Ekpada, a form of Rudra Shiva. Its gunas are sattvic. Its symbol are front legs of a god or two-faced person. Characteristics. This nakshatra spawns from Aquarius, co-ruled by Saturn and Rahu, and ends in Pisces, ruled by Jupiter. Aquarius is eccentric, innovative, unique and very unpredictable because of the Rahu influence. Saturn's discipline along with Rahu sense of novelty along with Jupiter's knowledge makes them great scientists, researchers and teachers. You can even find them taking interest in athletic subjects like astrology. They are very future oriented. Rahu is a go-getter which wants limitless fame. Saturn also is an ambitious planet, so these natives are typically very persistent in their efforts. With extreme willpower and a never give up attitude, its deity is Aza Ekpada, fire dragon, who represent the dark side of Rudra, Lord Shiva. Rudra is a violent, destructive god, which is one of the traits of Purva Bhadrapad. They can be very polite and nice one moment and suddenly transform into some aggressive a moment later. This is where the unpredictable and dual phase nature of this nakshatra comes into play. They quieten down somewhat when they go into the Pisces zodiac, where the Rahu nature is toned down and the jovial Jupiter disposition is more active. Now comes to the 26th number of nakshatra, Uttara Bhadrapada. It ranges from 3 degree 20 ansha of Pisces to 16 degree 40 ansha of Pisces. Its ruling planet is Saturn. Its deity is Ahir Budhyana, water serpent. Its guna is Tamas. Its symbol is back leg of a god or set of twins. Now comes over to the characteristics. This nakshatra is situated fully in Pisces, which is a watery, emotional and dreamy sign, but Uttara Bhadrapad still retains some of the distractions and havoc from its previous nakshatra Purva Bhadrapada. Its symbol is the water dragon, which symbolizes the violence, agitation it is capable of unleashing, but the intensity of which is somewhat watered down, literally. The ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, which is knowledge. Knowledge and learning in a watery sign gives you the mystics of the world. They shows a lot of interest in spirituality, tantra and other mysteries of the life. The ruler of this nakshatra is Saturn, which is earthy, practical and believes in hard work. So these people are not dreamer like typical Pisces, but actually get a lot of work done due to the effect of Saturn. They are compassionate souls who spend their life doing a lot of good to deserving and not just talk about it. Saturn gives them management and organization qualities. These are the people who you want to be head of charitable organization. As Saturn also ambition and the masses, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so these people are naturally lucky. However, the influence of the harsh planet Saturn does mitigate it somewhat. Now comes to the 27 number of nakshatra Revati. It ranges from 16 degree 40 ansha of Pisces to 13 degree of Pisces. So it finishes. Its ruling planet is Mercury. Its deity is Pushan, the nourisher. Its guna is Sattvic. Its symbol is fish. Now comes over to the characteristics. Revati's symbol is the fish. Just like its symbol, these people drift throughout the life, seemingly aimlessly. Now comes over to the characteristics. Revati symbol is fish. Just like its symbol, these people drift through life, seemingly aimlessly. Revati is the last nakshatra and it symbolizes moksha or liberation from the physical world. Hence, these people are known for their soft, compassionate and sacrificing nature. Pisces, which is ruled by Jupiter, is a watery sign which is often consumed by emotions and is prepared to throw itself at the service of other people. For Revati, no sin or deed is bad enough to not be forgiven. They are most caring people and the social workers of the world. Needless to say, they are very optimistic and cheerful, Jupiterian qualities. As only such people can have such tremendous faith in humanity, even though this nakshatra is ruled by Mercury, it must be noted that Mercury is debilitated here, so its usual nature of logical thinking ability is totally drowned out here. But they use their intelligence to help other people, like counseling. Since Jupiter, the teacher, rules Pisces, Venus, the planet of good luck and pleasure, is exalted here. These folks are actually quite lucky in their lives and possesses an air of culture and refinement which is typical of Venus. So friends, this is about the 27 nakshatras, their characteristics, their deity, their symbol, their characteristics. I have completely covered all about the nakshatra, and in the entire YouTube you will not find this kind of video. So friend, if you like this video, please like it, share to your friends, your family, and whoever the lover of astrology, please share it. And if you still not subscribe our channel, please subscribe it, press the bell icon so that the all important things can't be missed. So friends, thank you.